Hey guys, this is Cal. I just wanted to give you guys a quick tour of the studio here that I work in, and just give you an idea of how things come together and my workspace and all that other good stuff. So just want to take you guys around it for a quick tour and let you know how we plan to do what we do with putting sounds in the game and everything like that. So here we go. So starting right here, this is one of my workstations right here. I got 3 monitors set up, and basically what I do here is I actually work on some of my animations here, as well as this is another area that I use for music as well. So as you can see, there's a couple of keyboards right there, and we're just gonna pan to the back here, and there is the back wall of this studio. This is actually studio room A, and I'll just pan over here, and as you can see, some of the mic setup, and then we will go over there. It's kind of hot here, so I don't have, usually when I have sessions and stuff, I don't have the fan on. Obviously I have the air on, but it's still kind of hot up here. So we have that. As you can see, there's some of my football stuff there, some pads, and we'll walk over here, and some helmets, and then I've got some got an old school football there and a regular football, and a lot of this stuff, this is what I use to actually make sounds in the game and everything. And I use the helmets also. We give those to the 3D artists for modeling and everything like that too. And then as you can see, the room is acoustically treated too, so I did all the acoustic treatments in here, and there's some of my instruments on the wall. There's one of my Strats and one of my custom made basses that I have, and then there's my rack that I use to work out with when I'm up here. And we'll pan over here, and some of my stuff there, printer, and one of my work tables is a fridge in here, so when people get thirsty, and there's snacks and stuff in here, plenty of snacks, so when people get hungry, you know, they can have something to eat. And there's a couple of my printers right there, and pan over there, and there's my little glass case that I store a lot of things in there. One of the things that I have in there is I'm a Cleveland Browns fan, so my wife is a Cincinnati Bengals fan, so that doesn't mesh too well there, but I have a Cleveland Browns Cletus robot sitting on a Bengals couch. How about that? And so we'll go into the studio room B, and this actually doubles as a vocal room as well. So in here, and I'll just pan around, I'll get the light on here. If I close off this door and close it off here, this becomes like a vocal booth. And inside here we have foam up on the ceiling, and then on the sides right here too. And there's a cover for my mic to keep the dust off the mic. It's a really sensitive mic. And as you can probably tell, it sounds a little bit more dense in here than it does in the other room. Even though that room is acoustically treated too, there's a little bit more foam and everything in here. So when we pan around, here is my another one of my keyboards. You can never have enough keyboards. This is my Mac setup in here. The other room is a PC setup, and more of my keyboards there. And then the other wall. These curtains in here are also acoustic blankets, so they're 10 pounds each. So they provide, like in the other room, they provide an extra wave of acoustical treatments in here. And then I have these wooden diffusers that I also made. I have them on this front wall, this back wall here, and then I have these bass traps in the corners, which that captures a lot of the bass in here and prevents the room from rumbling and everything. I have that in all 4 corners. I have that in the other room too. These bass panels are about 4 inches thick with rock sole insulation in them, and then there's wooden panels, as you can see, on the front wall there too. And then in this room here, Of course, I have my Native Instruments machine. I have a 11 rack in here, and I have a my sound card that I use is a Fire Studio project by Presonus, and then I have my control surface right here, which is a Behringer X Touch, which I did a video on this as well. This guy right here, it's a motorized control surface, is really good for mixing sounds and stuff like that too. And of course, the keyboards that I have here. I have an Akai up top, and then a Ultra Nova right here with a cover on the mic. As you can see, there's a microphone on that. And then I have on the bottom here a Native Instruments Complete Control keyboard, which I use to control all my Native Instruments software and everything. And then, of course, I have some pedals down there as well, you know. And I have, there's the little bear right over there in the corner. And he sits in here. He's also an acoustic treatment too. And my guitar amp right there. My Jeff Berlin signature bass amp right there. And then on top of that is my turntable, which I sample a lot of sounds and everything off of. I have a ton of albums. A lot of them from the 50s and 60s and the 40s and all the way up to current day. And I sample a lot of stuff off of that as well, you know. So that is pretty much it. Oh, there we go. Here is a CD by yours truly. And this was my first solo CD. And actually, you can go out to iTunes and download this because it's out there. And you can go to calandersonmusic.com and get it and listen to it as well out there. So, yeah, this is my first CD that I produced and played on and everything on my own. And that's me there, and that's me on the cover, and then there's the back of it right there. These are also for sale on CD Baby. So just to let you guys know that, you know, I'm not playing around when I talk about finishing projects. This is actually the third CD project that I've done. I've just finished one for my nephew, G Legend, who's a rapper who will be out this summer. We're going to release his CD, or maybe in the fall, but it's all done. I just got to do the artwork for the CD cover. And then I released a CD a little while back when I was in Atlanta for an artist by the name of Jilia. That's this CD right here. I did the graphics and everything for that, wrote mostly all the music for this CD as well. And so when it comes to finishing projects, guys, I do know how to finish projects, and I can assure you this video game is not going to be any different. I'm going to finish this project. We've got a really good start. I'm starting to get some actual feedback from developers here in Columbus, Ohio that want to get on the project too. So that would be great if we could just get a bunch of those people on. I know we're going to, as we get farther into the process, I'm going to take the game to our game dev group, and I'm going to have them test it out there too, because that's what we do there. We test each other's games and try to break them, and then also try to just make sure that the games are going to be good, at the end of the day. And oh, I forgot, on the wall there, that's me with Marcus Miller, famous bass player, who I actually ran into at the National Music Merchandisers NAMM show. And then over here, another famous bass player, his name is T.M. Stevens, very famous bass player, and I also ran into him at the NAMM show. And actually, and there's a little good look at those diffusers, and this right here, these diffusers here actually break up the sound when it goes to the back wall, so when you're mixing, it really kind of absorbs a lot of the sounds and all the artifacts, so you can get a really good clean mix and everything. So I have foam up here as well and all of that too. So I just wanted to give you guys a little quick tour of the studio, just to let you know how I work, and also to let you know that, I do finish projects, and this is going to be a project that I'm going to finish. I'm looking forward to finishing this, and we're making a lot of strides, and we've made a lot of strides in a small period of time. And I think if we had good programmers early on, I think we would be farther along than we actually are. So just stay tuned, guys, and just wanted to give you guys a little peek into Java Print Studios and give you a peek into how I work and how I do what I do. And, you just stick with us, and you guys are going to see pretty soon that a lot of the things that we all want from a football game, from the community, for the community, we're gonna have. That's the God's honest truth. I mean, I'm working really hard on it. Pretty much every day, I'm working on this thing, and I've got a lot of detail that I'm putting in here. So it's good that we're releasing it in a year because that gives us plenty of time. So hey guys, I'll talk to you guys soon, and if you have any questions or anything like that about how we work here and all of that, just like and subscribe, and then hit me up at info@javaprintz.com, or just leave your comments down there and I'll respond. Talk to you guys later.